Welcome back again to another forex trade analysis. Of course, my name is Dr. Chuks Anyanwu. I'm your instructor and coach. So today we are going to be looking at, I've looked at Euro USD today, so I want to look at USD Swiss franc today. Okay, so guys, just follow me and let's see how we're going to do justice to this analysis, okay? All right, so here we are on the weekly time frame, guys. Okay, so if you look at the market, you see that this market has been making, has been in a downtrend. Okay, look at the way you can identify downtrend very easily. Okay, so this is your downtrend. Okay, and of course, you don't need a prophet to tell you that this market is, seller's market. All right. So what that means is that the dollar, is stronger than the Swiss franc in this market environment. Okay. All right, so now let's go further to to dimension this market. Okay. All right, so now what we know here is that the market has just at the 220 moving average. Okay, we're at the resistance of the 20 period moving average. Okay, and so what that means is that this market is going to substantially push down. Okay, so from this weekly time frame, we've seen that this market is going to substantially pull down. You can see the dojis. Let me show you something, guys. Let me just zoom in on this chart. Okay, if you look at this market, you see these dojis. You can see these doji candlesticks. Okay, what they tell you is that the market has been bearish. There have been bearish sentiments all along from here. Okay, let me show you from this date. From this date, the that is sometime in July, okay, July, as from July 27th, this market has been rejected. The bears have been rejecting price to the downside. They've been pushing price to the downside. So it's bearish rejection, okay, all to the downside. All these doji candlesticks you're seeing, long upper shadow, they are signs of bearish rejection, okay, and so the bears are very strongly pushing price to the downside, okay, and so I expect this bearish pressure to continue even in the lower time frame. Okay, so guys, so what do we have here? You can see clearly that we need to follow this market, from this bearish perspective. Okay, so when you drop down to the daily time frame, guys, let's see what the market is showing us on the daily time frame. You'll see the pressure. Okay, you'll still see that bearish pressure, reflecting in the daily time frame, guys. Okay, sorry, this recording, this recording tool I'm using will not allow me to, to click the appropriate button to reset this chart. Okay, so let me just use the manual approach. Okay, all right, so I just wanted to get to the end of this chart. Okay, all right, so we're here. We need to, let me zoom in on this chart. Sorry, let me zoom out. Sorry. Okay, so when I zoom out, you can see what I was telling you. The bearish pressure has continued. This price, price is clearly below the moving average. And for me, the moving average is my dynamic structure, tool, to look at the, current direction of the market. Okay. All right. So the market is pushing down, with this, doji spinning top candlestick structure, the market is pushing down. All right, so you can see that the bears are actually in control, are in full control in this market. Okay, and they have remained in control for a very long time. Okay, they've remained in control for a very long time. So we're going to look for opportunity to trade this market in the direction that we're seeing now on this chart. Okay, so what do we do from here? What do we do from here? if you look at the market, you see a structure. You see this structure. Let me change this. Okay. Let me change this. Okay. Let me change this to this. Okay. And then, all right. So you can see that the market has shown this structure. Okay. And what we expect to see is further drop to the downside. Okay. At the moment, the market price is far away, from this trend line. Okay, I will always want price to pull back to this trend line. Okay, and again, confluence with the moving average before I look for opportunity to short. But I'm not going to take this straight from the daily time frame. Okay, I'm looking forward to taking it from the 4-hour time frame or for the 1-hour time frame. Okay, so what we see there is this structure. Okay, now to the downside, where are we? We're in also in a structure level on the downside. Let me show you what I mean, guys. If you look at this chart, okay, so this is what I can see. Let me just increase the pixel of this trend line. Okay, so this is what I can see. Okay, this is a structure level. Okay, that I can see in this chart. Let me just make this look really, really straight, guys. Okay, so that is the level. Okay, so if you look at here, let me change this to let me see. I'm trying to change the chart type. Okay, if I can see it, no problem, we can continue. Okay, so you can see price has broken through this descending triangle. And of course, if you are my student and you understand chart pattern very well, you know that if market price breaks through the descending triangle chart pattern, that is a probable good opportunity for a short sell. Okay, for a short sell. So let me also zoom in further so that you guys will see what I'm talking about. Okay, or I can see the price has broken with a very strong bearish candlestick. Okay, strong bearish candlestick with huge and strong momentum to the downside. Okay, so that is instructive enough to show that the bulls have footprints around this market. Okay, so let's zoom out again and look at the chart pattern again. So that is what we have. So how then do you drill down? Okay, you can drill down by I don't want to take trade from this daily time frame. I want to see what the market will do. Will give me on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so let me look at the 4-hour time frame. I need to zoom out on this chart, guys. Let me zoom out on this chart. All right, so we want to see market pull back to structure. We want to see market pull back to structure here. All right, so that we can look at what to do properly. Okay, let me see if I can readjust this. Okay, can't. Okay, fine. So that is where we are, and I want to see price what push back to structure. Okay, and we take it to the downside. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Want to see price do this. Okay, push down. Okay, retracement, of course, as the way the market moves. Then short sell. Okay, so this is what we expect the market to do. Okay, and okay, so this is what we expect the market to do. So the market will continue to drop. Okay, guys, this market will continue to drop, and that's why I have to mark it up this way. Okay, the market will continue to drop. Okay, to the downside. Okay, so let's see where we could target for potential take profit. Okay, I can adjust this a little bit. Can adjust this a little bit here. Take this further. Okay, take this further up. That's what we have on the 4-hour time frame, okay? On the 4-hour time frame, okay? So we can also try and zoom out on this chart, okay? We zoom out, okay? We can zoom up further, can zoom out further. That's not a problem. Okay, the important thing is that we can see the chart pattern, clearly, okay, where we want them to be, okay? I want to use a stronger pixel, okay? Okay. All right, so that's what we have for USD Swiss franc, okay? The market is going to continue going down according to this analysis. So guys, look out for trading opportunity. Of course, you have to trade with proper risk management. Okay, trade what you see, or not what you believe will happen. Trade what you see. Okay, so for this short analysis, okay, we have gotten a directional bias for USD Swiss franc, and it is a sell trade opportunity. So look for that opportunity and short this market to the downside, guys. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Let's continue to mark up this chart. Okay, let's mark up this chart further. Okay, so we're going to have USD Swiss franc. Okay, we are on the H4 chart. Okay, sorry about that noise. Okay, I want to make that 40. Okay, let's leave it white. Okay, let's leave it white. Okay, then we said is a sell trade opportunity. Okay, so we have it as sell short short trade setup. Hmm? Mm. So we have it as short trade setup at 20. Okay. Okay. All right. So what else can we do here? Okay. So that's just what we have here, guys. That's what I want you to go after. I want you to go after the structure. Okay. Of course, you understand the entire process. Okay. You can see that the market has been showing, you know, lower lows, okay, lower highs. Okay, we have lower highs here. Okay, the market came here and showed some level of support. Okay, at these various points, the market showed support and has broken down. Okay, so we can do this further. Okay, okay, we can do this further. I want to see. I want to see a thing like this. I don't want it to show. Okay, I want a brighter color. Guys, just follow me. I want a brighter color. What color can I use here? This, please. Okay. All right. Okay. Fine. Okay. Okay. So I want this to show here. Okay. And I want this to show here. Okay. And this to show the area of interest. Okay. In this particular chart formation, these are the areas of interest. Okay. And you can see these are the areas where price touched this structure of support, and I'm interested in knowing what happened along this area. Okay, so now let's come back here and pick these texts. Okay, I always like to copyright my work. Okay, to protect them from copyright infringement. All right. Okay, so my work. I have to protect them from any sort of corporate abuse. All right. Okay. So we can just neatly place it here. All right. All right. So guys, that's all we have for USD Swiss franc. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any contribution you want to make, please drop those comments. Drop them at the comment section of the video. I want you guys to watch this video to understand how I trade. Okay, and it's simple price action. Okay, there's no rocket science and there's no complication about it. Okay, but first of all, look at the news, guys. If you want to enter, make sure after you've seen the entry setup, go to forexfactory.com. Go to forexfactory.com and look at the news calendar. Okay, make sure you don't trade when there is an upcoming news. Okay, if there is a news around, make sure the news is over. Okay, then you wait for about 30 minutes to 1 hour, then you look for another setup, and enter the trade to the downside. Okay, guys, it's short all the way, bears all the way. Okay, so guys, thank you very much and do have a blessed day. Bye bye.